introduce myself. My name is Dr. Jamal. I'm come from Libya. I working at Benghazi University Faculty of Agriculture. It is my honor. I'm so delighted to be partner or be speaker in this interesting conference after COVID-19 pandemic. I would like to start at my presentation because actually I cannot see the abstract, just the left side of my. Okay, now everything is okay. Yes. My presentation is, I'm talking about the limited of the water resources drive to food insecurity during the conflict period case of the study in Libya. My abstract, as we know, limited of the water resources in Libya, it is the main problem facing by agriculture sector in the country. Also, we have another one, the groundwater is the main sources to supply water in this country. According with FAO reporter, Libya 90% is desert, and water is so limited. The country is 90% is desert, and our problem it is the water. The first of all, before to talking about the food security, about the another thing is related with food. We have also, I think we must talking about how we can found some solution for the water problem in this the dearest country in the world. Please, the next slide. The next slide, introduction of my my paper or my presentation. As we know, even the water is the cover is more than 30 of the earth surface water, but just I think 97% it is in fight for human use, and that's why in many countries, I think it's not just in my country Libya or North Africa or the Mediterranean country, the water problem has big issues around the world, not specific Libya or Morocco or Tunisia, etc., etc. Now we everyone to talk about the decrease of the rainfall water, decrease of the water resources, or how we can supply water for water. I mean water for food, for agriculture, for everything. Because without water we can do not anything. The next slide, please. This is we can see map of the Libya. Our problem started from this map because the problem in my country is complicated. During the discover, the many company, American company, I think, in the 1950 and 1959, and not, oh sorry, 1954, the many American company starting to looking or searching for petrol in the heart of the desert, south of the country, and fortunately this company found a huge quantity of the water, of the groundwater, but unfortunately in the same time the people live in the north part of the country where the Benghazi, Tripoli, Sobrata, etc., but the water found in the south part of the country. For example, from Sabha to capital of Libya, Benghazi, about 900 kilometers. The water in the south, majority of people live in the north part, majority or at most of the agriculture activity you can find just in the north part of Libya, but where don't have enough water for them. The next slide, please. Libya, like as many petrol, rich petrol country, Arabic country, even we import according with the FAO reporter or also the World Food Program, WFP, working right now, working in Libya. Libya import more than 80% of our requirement food. Libya import more than 18% of our requirement food. But before Arabic Spring, the country was very stable, and the situation, even we can talking about the political and everything, it is okay. We can import with the refuse comes from petrol, and you can use this money for buy everything, vegetables, fruit, everything was what every kind of our food. Also, the most important thing is, I think, before Arabic Spring, the one Libyan dinar, it is 1.3. That's mean the prices of majority or more than 65% of our food needs. I think, let me to say it is acceptable, or the Libyan can buy everything, because the level of the difference between American dollar and Libyan dinar, it is not so high compare after 2011, after Arabic Spring. And now before we fix the agriculture sector facing just one problem, the water problem, but now we have two new issues. One of them more food insecurity, and the security situation, it's not suitable for do everything for onboard anything. It is not some area, it is, and now it is danger to buy or to do an activity, agriculture activity. The next one, please. Agriculture sector before discover the oil in Libya share 25 GDP, general domestic production, before discover the oil. But before Arabic Spring 2010, just 3%. Decrease of share in GDP. Everybody leave the agriculture sector, go to petrol sector, go on other things, and the country buy with oil or petrol revenues by every our requirement food. The next one, please. Also, this is from this slide, we can compare just between Libya, Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, and some country from 2004 and 2017. The Libya, it is the last one of compare, for example, the Egypt. The last paper I read, Egypt, achieving about 40% for food security. That's mean Libya don't produce, we don't produce any imported things, just important things. But before the country can make control for everything comes to our table to eat. I mean, the quality, the prices, the value of Libyan dinar, it's so at most too near to American dollar. But now everything, let me to say now, is we have drastic change totally of the agriculture sector. The next one, please. My objectives of the presentation, I'm trying to explain, I'm trying to linking between three things. I'm on three things: water, food situation, security situation. As you mentioned before, the water, it is the physical things, the physical problem facing every single day. And food, even we import more than 80% of our food, but actually the country was suitable. We don't have any problem, and with money, I mean with the petrol revenues, we can buy everything. And also the security situation was it is suitable to come every let me to say every foreign company to investment with Libyan company, and make make Libya, it is no I mean the prices of the things, it is not so high compared now. The next ones here. Now we have another issues. It is big issues, I think. Libya, after this conflict, we have I think human rights in Libya working now. 1.3 million people displaced. For example, we have the city Morzuk or Bari. Every family, let me say, not everybody, but every family has the farmers. What that mean? The animal, that mean the eating what the cultivated, the animal there, the planted there, everything. But now, for example, the Morzuk, it is empty from because the conflict 2019. That's mean the more people moved from the south of Libya to north, or to, for example, Sabha, Obari, Benghazi, etc., etc. And everybody, it is displaced, the displaced people inside the country. It is big issues. We have to discussion with food program in Libya, because displaces means leave the house, leave the farmers, leave everything, and you change from the old life and the new life. The next one, sir, please. The conclusion for my presentation and discussion, as I told before, agriculture in Libya facing many problems before and after. But before, maybe we have just in the clear picture is just the water. Even the country import more than 80% of our requirement food. But now we have two and more, I think, three new things to discussion to address these things. One of them, the people displaced. The food is insecurity more, and the quality of the items or the goods, the needs, food needs comes. We don't know exactly where they come from, and what the quality of this kind of food. And the main thing is limited water. Limited of the water in Libya. It is the main problem of the facing agriculture. Another one, it is another problem we can face it to discussion. 90% is desert. 90% of the Libya, it is desert. The country has let me to see wealthy of the petrol, but we the same time our water resources are so limited, and sometimes we don't have enough water. This is challenging the agriculture. Let me to see it is not just 3% to share GDP in Libya. Another one, it is the dinar of Libya. Even the Libya exporter countries such as Kuwait, Arabia Saudi, and just British Arabic country, but the value of Libyan dinar, it is go down after Arabic Spring. That's make the prices of 90% of our food items, it is so expensive, and make the Libyan people and really difficult to buy some things to need for daily needs to family, like milk for children, or some important things for our life. The next one, I think the last one. Okay, this picture is I took with my phone the last week. It is near where it is where the where I it is near where I live in Benghazi. Every this kind of fruits comes from outside the country, from Egypt, from Tunisian, and when you can buy this fruit, it is you can, I mean, comes from border of outside the country. We cannot how they come, and we cannot how the kind or modality of the treatment of this kind of the fruit. And if we talking about the prices it is so high compare Libyan produce. But again, I'm talking our problem before talking about the food security, etc., etc. We have to find solution for the water, because Libya has a huge quantity of the groundwater, but the groundwater is the south. The land for agriculture or cultivator land, it is the north. How we can bring this water from the south, where the people, majority of Libyan people live, and where the more agriculture activity, also the north part of the Libya. Thank you for your attention. I'm so apologize for any confusion about my presentation.